Welcome to Carolina Women. We are here at Sprout Mamas. It's a great day. We've all had our coffee. Exactly. Lauren, thank you for joining us. She is our intern.
Oh, yes.
From University of South Carolina. We've been chatting away, and Maria's like, hey, we should get all this
Let's
good
get this
stuff
on camera.
Exactly. It's fantastic. So talk to us about getting an internship and things that you've learned about successful ways to get an internship.
So I have great parents that have taught me my entire life to just get out there and do it. And
we love them.
Right.
We do love that.
Right.
So I guess I grew up not an awkward child. I can talk probably to this wall right here.
Right.
And so in my class, my sales class, we had John and Wayne come, and they were talking about sales. And as much as I love sales and like the media sales aspect of selling commercials and all that fun stuff, I am a broadcast major.
Okay.
And so they were talking about their TV station in Hilton Head. I'm thinking, well, I better go down there and get a card because this might be my end. This might be my thing.
Exactly.
They tell you the best way to get these kind of internships is apply, but also introducing yourself.
Okay.
If you have an opportunity to network yourself.
Okay.
And I knew this was my opportunity.
You spotted the opportunity.
Yeah, right. Probably the best one I was going to get in that moment.
Oh, I think that's amazing.
Because it was back in March, and so I'm thinking, well, I don't have an internship yet. I'm not going to count myself out yet.
Okay.
But I'm going to take the opportunity while I can.
Yes.
So I ran down there, and I'm like, hey, my name is Lauren. I need an internship. Do you have a card? Gives me the card. They were so nice, and they answered my email. And I'm thinking, this is the best day ever. Somebody's answering my email. Like, you would have thought that I had just gotten accepted to college.
Works,
right. And so in the end, it paid off the way I networked. But
what does a broadcast major look like in school now? I've
I
always
know,
wondered that.
nowadays.
Yeah,
I
what
wonder
do you
how.
take for some of the classes?
Yeah.
So we learn a lot of everything. So you learn every side of the camera, front, back, producing, being on screen. They don't care if you say, I never want to be on camera ever. They're like, well, you're going to try and you're going to do every part of it because you want to go out there and say, I can do every part.
Do you focus on things like news, or is it shows, or is it acting, or is it different than that?
So I have a concentration, which is also a new thing that's cool. We do concentrations, and mine is in sports. But I know people that concentrate in like politics. Now I haven't heard of like a concentration in news.
For commentary.
Right. Yeah. So I concentrate in sports.
Why
which means,
sports for you?
I don't know. So I have two brothers. I'm the only girl besides my mother out of my family. And I grew up, my dad was everybody needs to be in the sport, everybody needs to be busy. And so I think growing up around that made me really fall in love with sports. I go to an SEC school. Football there is everything.
For sure.
And so I'm like, you know what, even if I don't use sports, it's great to say I can do sports.
Is the broadcast school, is it its own school or is it under the communications? Because back in the day, my major fell under communications.
You were a communications major?
Yeah, I was broadcast journalism.
Right, we were just talking about this actually, and it does fall under our communications.
It does, okay.
But there's also written journalism. So it doesn't just mean that you're in journalism, that you're automatically in broadcast, because we have written, which is still really big, but broadcast is growing.
And do you have opportunities to do things on campus? Like,
yes.
Do they have a
They
TV
give you
station
so many opportunities to get your reps in, is what they say. So we have Student Gamecock Television, which is a club.
Okay.
And that's really how we get our actual reps in besides classes. That's like you're putting the extra work in.
Right.
And it's all student run. There is not, and it's like,
incredible.
I have a question for you, because I think of you as PR and marketing as well as, I mean, for sure, communication, broadcast journalism. Are those all tied in together?
So PR is still in our journalism, like informations classes, but PR is still in our classes, but but they're separate majors.
Tracks.
Yes. Yeah. But you still take, let's say you're taking PR, you can still have a chance to take journalism classes as well.
Absolutely.
So did you have to write as well as
I do a lot of writing as well, and a lot of our broadcasts is you're writing your own scripts and you're doing your own like videos, everything. Like when you're taking a broadcast class, you're doing all sides of it, which I enjoy.
Yeah, I think this is so fun.
Lauren, it really is a fun major.
It is.
And listen to this. So any of you guys out there who are thinking about a major in college, this sounds great.
Broadcast journalism.
There you go. Stay with us. There's a lot more to come here on Carolina Women.